Hey guys, Kate Nolan and producer Matt here. The Garbage Time Pod is coming your way in just a minute, but first, of course, it's brought to you by producer Matt's Underpants, and so I'm going to let him talk to you about them.
You are darn right it is, Katie. Mack Weldon, longtime sponsor of the podcast. They're sponsoring us again this week. Thank you. Mack Weldon believes in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. Their website's amazing. I just went there, bought some new stuff. Big fan of what they do. Mack Weldon, most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants that you will ever wear.
Whoa.
Their products are naturally antimicrobial, which
Whoa.
means if you're a stinky dude, they eliminate the odor.
Whoa.
Be nice. They want you to be comfortable. So if you don't like your first pair, you can keep it. They will still refund you. That's very nice. They look good. They perform well. I recommend.
And you can wear them on dates.
Yeah, you can wear them on dates.
Wear them on dates.
You dirty dogs.
You dirty dogs that smell like clean dogs because of Mack Weldon.
They do.
And, you know, Matt tells you guys every week it's better than whatever you're wearing right now. I don't know how he knows what you're wearing right now, but I don't ask those questions. Just like Mack Weldon doesn't ask questions when you try to return the clothes if you need to.
That's right.
So go to MackWeldon.com and get 20% off using the promo code GARBAGETIME, all one word, no spaces, GARBAGETIME. Did that without even looking.
Nailed it.
Also, guys, we're brought to you by Homage. Big shout out to Homage, makers of vintage-inspired, super soft graphic tees and sweatshirts. The folks at Homage are obsessed with sports history, and since 2007, they've been making some of the coolest t-shirts out there. You've seen their shirts on everyone from LeBron James, Aaron Rodgers, producer Matt,
the greats.
Katie Nolan.
The greats.
Yeah, big names here. They also recently debuted their officially licensed NBA collection featuring tees that pay homage to the legends of the likes of Magic, Patrick Ewing, Isaiah Thomas, many, many more. There's a lot of Larry Bird and Boston Celtics themed apparel, worthy of my Christmas list.
That's right.
This isn't one of them, but this I think is an illegal sweatshirt. Just ignore this. Theirs are, like I said, officially licensed. This was clearly a mistake. I got it for $3. And also cool for WWE fans.
Yes.
Just go check out the website. You're going to find something you like. And through the month of December, you can get 20% off your online purchase at homage.com, HOMAGE.com, with the code KATIE, KATIE, at checkout. I spell a lot on this
It's a spelling bee
podcast.
podcast.
Even better, guys, they have free returns. We said this last week, especially during Christmas. That's like hugely underrated,
Yes.
how awesome that is. So really good customer service. You can also find them at facebook.com/homage and on Instagram and Twitter at homage. So go do that. Get some t-shirts. Look cool. Are you ready to pod?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. Hey guys, welcome to the Garbage Time Podcast. I'm your host, Katie Nolan. This, of course, producer Matt.
What up?
What up? Holiday podcast.
Look
Wearing
at all
a hat.
Look at all our stuff. You
Yeah.
got a hat.
Or a hat.
Got a Christmas tree I chopped down myself. Yeah. This morning.
Very natch. The
Yeah.
angel at the top is the size of the tree. So
Wow.
that's not creeping anybody out.
The angel the face kind of looks like Jared Goff.
It's not wrong. This is really good audio content for our audio listeners, but it does look like Jared Goff.
That's insane.
There it is, Jared Goff, the angel.
Yeah, check it out on YouTube.
It
to
rises
see how
in the
hilarious my
east
joke was.
and sets in the west.
It has little devil horns.
Yep. It doesn't. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you enough about
Well,
the angel?
killed that joke.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Seeing some family, watching a lot of football on weird nights, and yeah, relaxing.
So much football.
Yeah, what
and
are you doing?
basketball. I'm going home for a little, and then seeing family, and then I might go to a beach.
Ooh.
I think I said this around Thanksgiving, and guess what? I didn't make it to a beach, but I am determined this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your
No
plan?
idea.
Okay. I
That's
like
what's
that.
so difficult. Is when all you have is I want to go to a beach.
Yeah.
You can't just go to like Expedia and be like, I want to go to a beach. You have to
Right.
like pick one, which means
You
you then
do.
have to like research which one is the best right now. And then you have to
Yeah.
research which one's like reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Where isn't it raining? And then I'm like, I have 90 tabs open and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. That's it.
I just need a beach
Yeah.
and I need it to be booked
Yeah. You should do that.
and I need to go to there.
You should do that for like New Year's. That'd be
Yeah.
a fun way to spend New Year's.
But isn't that expensive? We'll talk about this
Probably.
later. It's stressing me out.
Yeah.
Vacation shouldn't stress you out.
I'm stressed for you.
I know. I just want to go somewhere warm. We had a good show last night. Lots
Did
of
have
stuff.
a good show. Really good show.
Yeah.
Really fun at the top of the show. We
Yep.
all gave you gifts in the form of video
Yep.
clips.
It's pretty dope.
It was really good.
It was cool for me because I didn't have to write an A block.
Yeah, that
so
was cool.
it wasn't as stressful as usual, and I got to be surprised.
Yeah.
And you guys
were
put
awesome.
together some awesome stuff, which was good. Also, much to your excitement,
Yes.
You got me to sing again in the
did.
show.
I got you to sing and do the TNF promo. Those are like my two wheelhouses.
I know.
If you guys haven't seen that, you should check it out. It's really funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Because Thursday Night Football this week is on Thursday and also on Saturday and then also on Sunday, which doesn't make any sense.
Waiting all Sunday for Thursday night.
That's what I always say. Big ups to producer Megan on that one. She crushed that promo.
Big shouts.
Yeah.
Big shouts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was cool. What else we got this week? What else didn't we talk about in the show that happened?
There's this little nugget on the Pro Bowl. I don't know if you pay attention to that I thought was insane. 6 teams didn't have a single player voted the Pro Bowl.
And it wasn't one of them wasn't the Browns.
No, the Browns did not have one. Joe Thomas has made it every year in his career, which is fucking insane. The 49ers, Bears, Jaguars, Jets. Okay, Lions and Saints?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. I was looking into this because I you know me, I'm not like a numbers person.
Yeah.
But, you know, you watch enough football and you're like, I feel like there's some people who have been having really good seasons on those teams. Michael Thomas, not saying he should have been named to the Pro Bowl, but how many receptions do you think he has so far this season? And we've still got 2 games left.
And he missed some games, I feel like. Like 45?
76.
What? Are you kidding?
76. Wow. That's insane.
That's insane.
He's got 8 touchdowns. Like, he's like an integral part of the offense.
That's like borderline rookie of the year.
I know, if it weren't for, you know, Dak and Zeke.
Yeah.
And Breeze, like, leading the NFL in passing. It's just insane.
Again, every year, that guy.
He's most likely, unless something goes wrong, and I hope I'm not jinxing it, this is going to be his 5th 5,000-plus yard season.
That's insane.
And I think that they're just not, they're just bored by him being good.
Yeah.
But it's so weird. It's got to be something else. Because, like, Tom Brady's good and people are bored with it. But, like, he's still always being talked about as being good. Breeze always seems to get snubbed.
Yeah, he does.
Always.
Yeah, I feel like the lack of success for that team, I feel like people think of them as kind of a one-hit wonder, you know? Yeah. That one Super Bowl, but he is just so excellent.
Because when you think about how bad their defense is, he has to be that much better. Like, he has to put up, like, 40-plus points, or they're going to lose.
I mean, their offense, like, they have significant guys like Tim Hightower and Willie Snead and, like, you know, Kobe Fleener. Like, these aren't all-stars. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah. I like Snead.
Yeah, I like
mainly
him too.
Because I used to play the game Snood on my computer. And his name makes me think of
Checks out.
Snood.
Yeah.
So
I love Breeze.
That's why I tried
He's
to
awesome.
draft him. Anything else? How are you feeling about Odell? You still thinking he's the MVP or whatever the fuck you said?
I wanted to ask you that. He is. Like the game last week. He has that crazy touchdown from a garbage throw from Eli Manning.
The one-handed catch. I've never seen him do that before.
But that throw sucked. I could have made a better
a throw from
than
Eli
that.
sucked?
It was like supposed to bounce 3 feet out of bounds.
Oh, like the catch at the beginning of the game that did bounce that they called the catch.
Yeah, that was a
ridiculous thing that happened.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I think he makes the most impact for his team, and I know it's a scorcher, but that's my feeling.
It's a scorcher. I still feel like it's a scorcher.
We did a good office discussion today that Matt Ryan might be a good call.
Really?
Yeah. Take him
Matty
away
Ice.
today.
Yeah. Matty Ice. I love that man.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's great.
All these garbage time guests.
I know. It's pretty cool.
Having good seasons.
Odell was right before we got to be kind of like, before we got our shit together.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be different if we had him now. But we got him to do some weird shit.
Yeah, we did.
But I feel like he has no memory of ever coming here.
Probably not.
For the best. Hey, Matt, should we fade some picks?
Let's fade the picks.
Let's do it.
Last week.
Don't have any more singing left in me. So.
Yeah, I'm taking what I can get.
Yeah.
Last week, 1 and 2. Brings you to 16, 24, and 2 over the course of the season. No, it's hitting the segment. We're nailing it. But you hit your lock of the week, so you're 6 and 6 there.
Suck it. That's because I used yours. You gave me my lock of the week. That's why it hit.
They usually don't. Someone mentioned that I don't put my record on here.
Yeah.
And it was truly because I don't think anyone on earth would care. But now that I'm doing it every week, it's like I'm worse. I'm definitely doing worse than you.
But you mean better.
Right.
In terms of fade that pick, you're doing better. You're losing more?
Whatever it is, I'm doing
You're
worse
picking it wrong?
I think
more than I am. So you're
So
saying women know more than men at sports?
Yeah.
Can you just say that into the microphone?
Women know more than men at sports.
I think about was probably the right word. I said at. It's good. It's good. For all the people listening instead of watching, I have a gun to Matt's head right now. Okay, first game. What do we got?
First game. It's a scorcher. Bengals at the Texans. The Texans, are favored by 1. This is the Saturday 8:30 p.m. Thursday night football special.
TNF special.
Yeah.
As in, it's special because it's Saturday.
And
I don't understand.
Especially bad. Is that what that means? So the Texans the Texans are favored.
I know.
Shrug by 1. They are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games. That seems bad. But Cincinnati 1-5 straight up in their last 6 games on the road. Also bad. Hope for Houston here though. They're 6-1 at home this season, and 2-5 on the road. Mm-hmm. That's dramatic.
Here's the thing. The tough thing about this is, like, I'm looking at the game and going, I probably wouldn't watch it anyway. It's a Saturday at 8:30.
Yeah.
People have other stuff to do.
Yes.
No one's like, but I'll stay home because it's that Bengals Texans
Can't miss
battle of the.
The Tom Savage, Andy Dalton battle we've all been waiting for.
Savage.
So, Tom Savage in, Brock out. It's a big moment.
Yeah, it's
Big
huge.
moment.
It's really big. It's much easier to spell,
Yes.
so I don't have to worry about where the E's and the I's go in Osweiler anymore.
Yep.
I mean, he looked okay, but, like, let's not forget a couple things. A, it was against the Jags.
Yes. Wow. Really good point.
They have a pretty decent defense, but it's still the Jaguars just as a team.
Yeah.
B, if you're coming in to replace Osweiler,
Yep.
you're going to look great by comparison.
Yes.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Also, the fans were very excited. If you're coming into
was
a game
so insane.
and the fans are going crazy, you've got, like, a boost of confidence.
Yeah.
Those fans are going to turn very quickly. They always do.
Yeah.
Bill O'Brien is also, love you, Bill. You're from Dorchester. Like, I love you.
That's right.
But very bad at the quarterback controversy thing.
Very bad.
The second Savage does something bad, Osweiler's coming back in.
Oh,
You don't
no.
pay that much money
No
to then
more.
not.
No
They're
more. I
going. He just does.
I can't do it.
Remember when he was like, maybe we'll run a couple plays with Mallet and then we'll swap him out and run a couple plays with whoever it was. Was it Fitz at the time?
I
Who was
think
Mallet?
so.
And it was just like, no,
Hoyer,
no,
maybe.
you're not going to run a 2 quarterback. What is this?
No.
He does this weird thing. So I don't know. People are very excited about Tom Savage. I always think just like just curb your enthusiasm,
Yeah.
if you will. Because Tom Savage has tried to play before and gotten really hurt both times. He hurt himself in a preseason game. So let's maybe, I mean, if you guys had J.J. Watt still, I'd feel pretty confident. But, like,
Yeah.
he's going to get sacked and he's going to get hurt.
He looked fine.
Yeah.
I'd say he was able to, like, give DeAndre Hopkins the ball, which was nice. But I was just thinking about this today. Houston has started the following quarterbacks since 2014. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Case Keenum, Brandon Weeden, Ryan Mallett, Brian Hoyer, TJ Yates,
Hoyer,
Brock
that's who it was.
Osweiler, now Tom Savage. But the crazy thing is they've gone 9-7 every year, and they're 8-6 right now. They're going 9-7
They're
again.
consistently inconsistent.
It's just they're like pretty good, and they have a good defense, and
I forgot about the Yates era.
it was brief
Yeah,
and unremarkable.
Just like blinked and it was over. This line doesn't make any sense to me. The Texans almost lost to the Jaguars last week. Like, had actually no business winning that game because they were down by a bunch, and then they had to come back against the Jag. Like, what?
Yep, they did.
So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick the Bengals here.
Wow, taking the Bengals,
Yeah.
going against the Savage. I just wanted to read this quote from Brock Osweiler. I think there's been a common denominator throughout the season of our offensive struggles. Not saying it's me.
Oh, it is.
It's you, bro.
It's you.
It's fucking you. Like
You're not
it's
saying
you.
it, but I am.
Like everyone
It's
knows
you.
it.
You're the worst.
When you
Your face, it makes me want to punch. I'm not saying I want to punch your face. It just makes me want to punch.
You're gonna climb a tall ladder and punch his face.
Yeah.
Because he's a giant.
He's a giant.
That's the joke I went with.
It was good.
I'm gonna go with Houston here because they don't lose at home, and the Bengals looked absolutely crappy last
Doesn't
week.
matter.
Yeah. Tom Savage.
Savage.
Tom Savage.
This is
I'm
his
going
first
with
start.
him, baby.
This is his first NFL start.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, he's a savage, so he'll be able to do it.
Mr.
Another good joke.
Coach Buttchin's going to handle it the second he starts to struggle. Okay, we're
Coach
all
Buttchin.
going with bad jokes. What's our next game?
What was bad about that? The second game, talk about bad jokes. San Diego at the bad joke Cleveland Browns.
Oh, my God.
San Diego only favored by 6, which I would call an outrage if I were them.
Would you?
Yeah, Cleveland has I want to get the exact number right. They're 2 games away from 0-16, obviously. But they have lost, I think, 6 in a row by 13 or more.
That's insane.
That's horrible.
That's wild. That's not good, right?
It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's really unbelievably bad.
Yeah.
They're averaging 11 points per game over their last 3. They have lost 8 in a row against the spread. They're a lock every week. Just fade them.
Yeah, but like, who do you judge? Who that makes me judge whoever's. That's like Vegas's fault.
Yeah.
How come the spreads are not adjusting?
I don't know. Because this is like the most sure thing of all time with the 49ers. Every week they miss.
Yeah.
But here's a promising little nugget for Cleveland.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, this is a good one. Next year, things are going to be better because it's their 69th season as a team.
Nice.
It's going to turn around, baby.
Yeah, it's going to turn around, and then, one's going to stay and the other's going to turn around. That's how it works. So, yeah, they're bad. I need them to go on 16 at this point. What a goddamn disappointment if they go, 1-15. That math took me a second. It's Thursday. It'll just be so disappointing. I want to go to that parade.
Me too.
I want to.
Oh, that's a garbage time.
I want to march in that. I want to. I want it.
Yeah.
I want them to embrace it. They didn't even win any preseason games this year.
How insane
they
is that?
They haven't won in
It's been forever.
Since December 13th, 2015. No.
That's so sad. Not even a preseason game. The 08 Lions, who also went 0-16, won all of their preseason games.
Yeah, so this would be historic.
So insane.
Yeah, this would be historic. I hate that you have to do the Lions went 0-16. Other teams have been completely defeated, but this is the first team within the 16-game season. It's like, blah.
Yeah.
I just want to be like, the Browns had a fucking historic season of awfulness.
It's so...
Take that, LeBron.
The thing about the 0-16 is if they go 1-15, no one will remember.
I know.
They'll just be like, oh, they sucked. They were really bad.
It's so true. You can
0-16,
go down in history
whoa,
in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
You can be respected, or you can be so bad that we remember you for how bad you were.
Yeah.
And
You're an example of badness.
At this point, you can't just be forgotten.
Yeah.
Who wants to be forgotten? Embrace it.
I guess.
Put 9 guys on the field for one play. Just try it.
Yeah.
Just see. Just get wild.
They kind of do that when they have RG3 out there. It's like having 10 guys.
Just start just put 2 quarterbacks under center.
Yeah.
See if that works.
I love that.
Use this time to
put Terrell Pryor at quarterback. Have fun.
Well, he seemed to be not good at that.
Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't very good when they did that. But now that my fantasy season's over, go ahead, put him wherever the fuck you want. Put him in the garbage.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's a good idea.
Ew.
What just happened?
I just squirted coffee onto my face.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're gonna lose, and losing is actually better, then just do some crazy shit. Just get out there and try to revolutionize what we think of as football.
I like that.
Go for 2. Test that theory that going for it on 4th down mathematically is actually the right thing to do every time, or that going for 2 is whatever you shouldn't ever. Whatever. Try all those theories.
Yeah.
Just 538 the shit out of the rest of the season. And then at least we'll have some data to go off. We'll at least learn from you.
Be a case study.
Right now you're look, we're trying to do it like all the people who know how to do it. It's no, try to find a new way.
I like that.
Think outside the box.
I like that.
That's my message to the Cleveland Browns.
I think they should put Josh Gordon in a wig and put him out there and see what he's still got.
I'm into that.
I should pick him up in my keeper league. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
For the 8th year in a row that he burns me. Should we make a pick?
I guess so. I don't care. I'm going to pick San Diego -6.
Totally. Yeah. Mike McCoy's coaching for his job here. If he loses, he's gone. That's it.
If he wins, he could still be gone.
Yeah. At least give himself a chance.
Who played Cleveland last week? Was it the Bills?
Yeah, the Bills.
This was my theory. You can cut this out if we need to for time. But my theory last week was that news about Rex came out, that they were, before they played Cleveland, the news was that the Bills were preparing to fire Rex Ryan. Came out an hour or 2 before the game. And I was like, well, that's weird, because it's against Cleveland.
Right.
So it's not like if he beats Cleveland, they're going to go, oh, you're safe.
That's our guy.
You're safe. We feel much better now. But if they lose to Cleveland, they're obviously going to fire him. So I think that Rex, or Rex's people, or people in support of Rex, leaked that story before they played the game, so that if they lost to Cleveland, Rex could be like, I knew I was getting fired, so I didn't
Right.
fucking try.
Yeah, I
if the
was so
team
stressed
abandoned
out.
me, I abandoned the team.
Yep.
That way, it was like a hedge, so that if he lost to the Browns, which
That's
that
brilliant.
means Rex assumed or knew it was possible that they could lose to the Browns,
Yes.
he was hedging so that he could get another job.
What a great theory.
That's my theory. Conspiracy theories are in.
Yeah.
We only have a week left in 2016, so we've got to get all the conspiracy theories here, and then let's leave them. Let's not bring those to 2017.
Let's not. Let's leave him here.
Did I say my pick? I did, right?
Yeah, we're both going Chargers.
All right, Chargers -6.
What could go wrong?
We've got one last game. We'll get to that in a minute, but first, quick shout out to our sponsor, Quicken Loans.
Yeah. Whee.
Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans proudly supports Garbage Time. They bring the mortgage approval process into the 21st century. Fast, powerful, completely online. Rocket Mortgage has taken all the complicated, time-consuming parts of applying for a mortgage out of the equation. Do you hate searching through stacks of old files and paperwork?
I do.
I do too. It's awful.
It's the worst.
You know what's great though?
Tom Savage?
You know what's better than that, though?
Okay.
Rocket Mortgage.
Yeah.
And with them, you can easily share your bank statements and pay stubs at the touch of a button, helping you get approved in minutes for a custom mortgage solution that's been tailored to your unique financial situation. And even better, you can do this all on your phone or tablet. It's a quick online process that you can manage from the convenience of your couch. And in case I know you guys are on the edge of your seat, don't worry, my laptop's okay. I told
Oh,
you last
yeah.
week during this read that it's good you can do it on your phone or tablet because I don't have a laptop because I opened a Pepsi on it, all over it. I just wanted to let you all know it's fine.
I didn't check in on that all week.
I know
as a
nobody
friend.
did.
I
Nobody
should have
did, but
done
the pod listeners were like, we were waiting. Thank
Good.
God your laptop's okay.
that. God.
But you know what? I also decided I didn't need it, so I threw it away. Why? Because I can just get Rocket Mortgage on my phone. So I threw my laptop away. If you're looking to refinance your mortgage or buy a home, check out Rocket Mortgage today at quickenloans.com/garbage time and throw away your laptop. Okay, what's our last game?
Our last game is the game of the week. Finally a good
Which
game.
is saying literally nothing.
Yeah, it's saying
game of the
very
week
little.
this week is
Yep.
like,
Not a
Whatever.
total stinker.
yeah.
The Ravens at the Steelers. A little rivalry game. The Steelers are favored by, 5.5.
And this is Thursday Night Football on a Sunday.
On Sunday
Yeah.
at 4:30.
Yeah,
So it's
right.
not on Thursday. It's also not
Not
at
at
night.
night. And it's
Other
but this
than
is the
that.
only game that is football.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. So they got 1 out of 3, right? Sounds like our picks record every week.
Really?
So the Steelers are unbelievable in December. This is a really good stat. Since 2013, they're 13-2, best record in the league. But the Ravens have won 4 in a row against the Steelers, which is pretty rare in this rivalry, including one this season. But yeah, this is the game of the week. This is basically for the AFC North. They both need it. So I don't know. What do you expect?
I don't know. You know how sometimes you just have teams you don't like to pick or pick against? Like anytime you see them, you're like, I don't want to make a pick
Yep.
with that team because you never really know. That's the Ravens for me. And it's really not
They're
based
hard
on
to get a
anything.
handle on.
I
Yeah.
just don't know, like usually the line, like against the spread, it's tough. I know they're on a 5-game winning streak, but like I never know with them. I don't understand them.
Yeah.
I don't like Harbaughs. And so
Yep.
I just avoid the Ravens. So I don't know. But I also pick the Steelers a lot, and they don't always do it for me.
Yeah. I just feel like I still don't even really know what the Ravens are.
Yeah.
Like I'm not super scared of anything they do. They can throw a deep ball sometimes. Like their offense is like kind of good, sort of, and their
Question
defense
mark? Yeah.
like is supposed to be good, but they kind of seem to blow it
Yeah.
a lot in big spots. I don't know. I think they're just like a consistent team with like a pretty good quarterback and a good coach. And Steelers are, man, they have so many weapons.
I
They
know,
need
but
this
that
game,
somehow have
home
managed
game.
to have like not good games.
Yeah.
Games
It's
where I'm
true.
like, why is this happening?
Yeah. They seem to be maybe hitting that new gear though. Last week it felt like all the guys like Le'Veon Bell and Brown have been so good, but it's like Eli Rogers is getting involved.
Yeah.
Like, all those guys look so good.
When they show up, they show the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I'm just probably gonna pick the Steelers.
I think I am too. Flacco's been garbage on the road this year. 5 touchdowns, 7 picks.
I don't think so. Flacco's not garbage. He's elite.
I
I can't even make the joke
what?
anymore with a straight
I know.
face. He's so bad.
Yeah, he's not
He's
good.
so bad.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his numbers over like his seasons, it's alarming.
Yeah.
But you know,
He is.
bring it on, Flacco haters. You know, I have a person after the show every week, whether I mention his name or not, that tweets me to not hate Matt Stafford and to give him the respect he deserves.
Really?
Every week at like 11:40, the guy's like, don't be a Stafford hater. Give him the respect he deserves. And I'm like, did you watch this? I didn't mention his name one time. And the only time I did, which was weeks ago, I said he's Benjamin Buttoning. That's all I said. Is that every day your quarterback looks more and more like a baby. And I'm not taking that back. And that's also not disrespectful.
No, it's science.
That means he's aging in a really lovely way.
Yeah, that's right.
If I looked more and more like a baby
hair.
every day, I could be on TV for at least 20 more years. Now I've got about 5. So if someone's going to say I'm Benjamin Buttoning, I'm not offended. Ooh, I'm sorry I said you were Brad Pitt. My bad.
Yeah, calm down.
My bad.
Calm down, guy.
Anyway.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. But every week. And I'm like, what is this? So now I'm going to get it like a Flacco. Don't be a Flacco hater.
Yep.
I am a Flacco hater.
You should be. The Patriots don't like the Ravens.
Yeah. Nobody likes the Patriots, though.
Nobody likes the Ravens.
I'm going to do the, Steelers minus 5.5.
Yep.
You with me?
Yep. I'm with you.
Ride and die. Ride or die. Ride till you die. That's what they say on the streets.
Check.
All right, time for the lock of the week. My lock of the week.
Lock of
My
the
lock
week.
of the week.
Yep. Ooh. Does that have a song now?
No.
Into it.
So this isn't my lock of the week, but I just want to let everyone know that the Rams are playing the 49ers. So if you want to do anything else during that time slot, why the fuck is that game happening?
No.
Who could care
just cancel
less
it.
about that game?
How is Jared Goff going to get there from the top of our Christmas tree?
I don't know. I
He's
think
got to get all the way off the tree.
And then he's got to figure out which way is east and which way is west so he can start walking. Just go towards the sun.
Well,
also,
this
that's
tree is really tall.
the
What happened to our coach? He was fun.
How come when I'm up here, you guys look really small? You guys are all really short.
You look like Tavon Austin.
So the best thing about that game, though, Rams 49ers, is that the line is 3.5, and that will never be a thing for those two. Like, that's the smallest line ever that those teams are gonna ever see. That the 49ers, really, 3 points. Okay.
I'd love the Rams there.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Anyway, but my lock of the week that I'm gonna pick is Titans minus 5 versus the Jaguars.
Nice.
So I like Mariota.
They look really good.
They do.
Just a little scared of them.
Wasn't good enough last week for Delaney Walker to get a bunch of touchdowns, so I could make it into the next round of the playoffs. But again, I know we're not going to talk about my fantasy team.
You're allowed
We're
to.
not going to talk about my fantasy team. But
You're allowed to. This is a place for that.
They all did nothing. They put up nothing last week, and I cried twice, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what happens when you ride and die with Tyrod Taylor.
Yep, never backfired. I'm in my fantasy finals with a regular listener of this podcast.
Who?
The guy Neil, who I do my picks with.
Ah.
We're in the finals.
Wow.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yep.
How do you feel about it?
Not good. His team has Tom Brady,
Ooh.
David Johnson, Ezekiel Elliott, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown.
Wow. This is an 8-team
It's a keeper
league?
league that
He's
master.
Christ.
Yeah, so wish me luck.
Good luck. Who do you have? I noticed you don't want to say any of that.
Rodgers, Freeman, Des Bryant, Brandon Cooks.
Okay, this
Greg
league
Olsen.
is dumb.
Yeah.
This is a dumb
Look.
league. That was like my team when I was on that fantasy football show on Fox, R.I.P. Where it was 8 teams, and Nick Swartzen drafted without any paper or anything in front of him. He just named people he remembered
Just
from
named
the
Vikings.
league, which is why he had Christian Ponder as his quarterback. Anywho, should we do some junk mail?
We should.
Okay, what do we got?
All right. This is a good
Who are we going to make fun of this week?
He was going to get zinged by producer Matt this week. It's Adam K. It's your lucky day, Adam407, because there are 406 other Adams on Twitter, I guess. This is a really good question. The NHL was nearing second most popular sports league in the 90s. How would make hockey more popular again?
I don't understand the question.
I don't either, but
How
let's
would make
rephrase
hockey?
it so that it doesn't sound like an idiot
How
wrote it.
would make
How would
hockey?
you make hockey more popular?
Oh, man. Are you sure that's what he was asking?
I don't know.
How can you know? It says how would make hockey more popular again.
Should I proofread it?
How would
Nope,
make hockey
send. Maybe they'll read it.
How would make hockey more? No, I can't make that make sense.
This is my favorite, just roasting these.
I know. They like
these
it too,
random
I think.
homeboys.
Losers.
Yeah. Thanks, fans, for listening. Ha, ha, ha.
How would you make hockey more popular again? New commissioner, step 1. Stop locking out every time it gets popular, step 2.
Yep.
But the commissioner thing will probably take care of that. And then there's got to be like I don't know, just like a revolutionary idea here. What if we put a flame on the puck?
Oh,
No.
What?
No.
Wow.
We did try that. Okay. What if no? I think the thing about hockey that people that say they don't like it have either tried to watch it on TV or they've never been to a live.
Yeah.
You went to your first hockey game a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Or a week ago. And you were like the noises, the sounds, like it was so different live. I think there just has to be a way to get everybody to go to a hockey game live.
Yeah.
Like there has to be some sort of, and I don't know how it works. That's why I do this and talk into a microphone and make funny faces for a living. But someone's got to figure out a way to be like, give away free tickets. Although I think the Panthers a couple seasons ago were like, if you buy a ticket to a game, we'll give you a free ticket to the next game. And people were like, that just makes your product look like shit.
Yeah, you look really
so
desperate.
I don't want to go because you're too thirsty.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Something about playoff hockey needs to get more eyeballs on it because that's how you fall in love if you aren't there live. It's so good. They're so intense. And I just think we should just give tickets out for free.
That's would be my suggestion too. Seriously.
Free hocky.
They should make that. It's like, if I got free Rangers tickets, I'd go. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
I think too, like this is something that NBA does really well is they drive like personalities. I feel like the NHL doesn't really do that as much.
But so that's part of why that used to be my argument for why I liked hockey more than basketball.
Interesting.
Because hockey, it was a team thing. It was all about the team. Yeah. Whereas in basketball, like even when you look at the scoreboard, the first time I went to a basketball game, I was like, what the hell? You can't find the score because it's smaller than the stats of who's on the floor. Like their names are up and how many. I'm like, I just want to know who's winning. Yeah. So it's very individual driven, which is good for, getting people to pay attention because stars, you can pick stars and be motivated by them. But hockey's more of like a team thing. Yeah. And the stars, like the biggest names in hockey most hockey fans are like, meh.
Yeah, true.
Sidney Crosby.
Right. I feel like I know very little about like Alex Ovechkin other than he's kind of a goofball. Yeah. But it's like you don't even care about the NBA that much. You can tell me a lot about like Draymond Green's personality. You know? Yeah. And it's like
he punches dicks.
Right. He
likes
punches
to punch
dicks.
dicks.
That's something he likes.
That's Lucic for us.
Lucic?
He punches dicks.
What's happening with your
kicks
hat?
Dicks. I'm just hitting them. I'm just getting
really
I'm like a cat.
it.
So every now and then I just like need to I know we're making a podcast, but I got bored for a second, and so I'm just hitting the ball with my hand.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
If they did that during hockey games, I'd watch.
Yeah. This is all it takes, guys.
That's it.
Let's do some of this and stop trying to make ice girls happen. Okay. Yep. That's it. This is our last podcast of 2016.
That's right.
How do you feel about that?
Mixed emotions.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad 2016's over,
Me
I
too.
guess, but 2017 could be worse.
2016 was a bad year, but it was a dope year of podcasts.
Yeah, we had a good year here.
I think that, everybody complaining about how bad 2016 is needs to just recognize how good 2016 was for the Garbage Time podcast.
It really was.
That's like they're overlooking the most important thing.
Exactly.
Is the garbage.
Take the large picture view. We had some really good guests on this podcast from Victor Cruz and Danny Keens. Remember that one? That one was really cool. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a real pleasure to do this with you.
Yeah, it's
Thanks
been
for
really
having
fun.
me.
Maybe next year we can do a live podcast. I know we did that at Twitter, but like an actual live one somewhere would be really cool.
Let's figure out how to do it.
Yeah, because we love you guys. We have very loyal listeners.
Yeah.
And you listen when I tell you to only leave a comment if it's positive and only give a 5-star rating. Like
really
you're doing a really good job on that. So we owe it to you. So maybe we'll try to organize a live podcast or something. Now I'm getting death stares from producers that are like, "What are you fucking signing us up for?" Dope. Thumbs up. Okay, that's it, guys. Happy holidays. I hope everybody has an amazing whatever you celebrate and also an amazing new year. And we will see you in the new year. Between now and then, while you talk to your family, maybe get them to subscribe on iTunes and leave a comment.
That's right.
Only if it's 5 stars because it's fucking Christmas. Are you serious?
Yeah, come on, Scrooge.
The hell?
Get out of here, 4 stars.
Also, you can listen on SoundCloud, Art19. You can watch the video on YouTube.com/Kate Nolan, where you can see Jared Goff in angel form. And you can also just listen wherever it is you like to listen to podcasts. Like if you, for Christmas this year, were to get if you have a child in your family and they get one of those cars, like the Barbie Jeeps. Oh. Or whatever the male version of that is, the G.I. Joe Hummer or whatever. And when they turn the car on and they're driving, if they push the button on the radio, all it plays is the Garbage Time podcast. Wow. Because it's for the kids.
How'd you pull that off?
Get them to do that?
Yeah.
I gave a G.I. Joe Hummer, you know what I'm saying? So, anywho, big thanks. thanks to all of our producers, but also producer Matt.
Thank
you for
Katie.
doing this.
Thank
It's been
you.
a fun year.
It sure has. Thanks for having me.
And thanks to you guys for listening. As always, we will see you in 2017. Bye. Love